Okay, so it's been another week. Where am I this week? Well, I wanted to go home this past weekend, but I was so tired from working. I've been getting between 4 and 6 hours of sleep on a typical night, and I don't expect a night to be any different. And I'm just tired. I'm working a lot, obviously. I didn't completely work as much as I maybe wanted to, but I probably worked as much as I should have. So I don't really feel bad about that. But I work a half day today, and I've got a couple more half days down later this week. And of course, I'm still working my full time job during the day. And I mean, I guess everything is going about as well as I could. I really wish I had some tutoring that I could be doing, because that pays a lot better. But, I gotta make do with what we have sometimes. So, what else have I been doing other than working myself to death? My mother said she was worried I was literally going to work myself to death, but I told her, Mom, that would beat the alternative, which is being poor. Anyway, so this weekend I went to a play. My mother really wanted to go and wanted someone to go with her, so I went with her. I wasn't really opposed to going, but it also wasn't something that I didn't even know what the play was. I talked to Fancy Pants some on Friday, and she was like, "What play are you going to go see?" And it turned out it was the Sunshine Boys or something like that. But I think its target audience was a little bit older generation. But anyway, it was passingly entertaining. It focused mostly on a couple of people who were old and kind of reaching retirement, trying to have one more last hurrah before they go into a home. Doesn't really speak to me much right now. I'm a little too young for that. Then we went to Outback. I had those $10 coupon cards that I got when I bought some gift cards for myself back in November, December. They were going to go bad, though, if I didn't use them before February 10th. So I went to Outback with my mother yesterday, and then I was starving when it got to be dinner time today, so I went back today. Maybe irresponsible, but whatever. It ended up, it only had to cost 20, but of course I had to tip, so it ended up being more like 25 because I was going to tip on, the full amount of the meal, not just on the portion that I was paying with real money. Other than that, um, yeah, my job is just kind of the full-time job. I don't feel like I'm doing great with it, and I'm not sure I'm happy there, but it's a job, and my mother's encouraging me to quit, but, I don't want to just quit. I want to follow through with everything I said I was going to do. I already let them know I wasn't going to work past August unless something terrible happens. But anyway, um, trying to figure out what to do with that. This weekend I also spent just a lot of time sleeping and catching up on sleep. I probably should be in bed right now, but I'm not. And this coming weekend, since I didn't go home this weekend, I kind of need to go home to pick up my W-2 forms and, stuff for taxes. But at the same time, there's not a whole lot of point in going home for those taxes until all of the forms are there. So I'm just not sure when to actually go. I was also supposed to see Deja some this weekend since we're kind of sort of local, but not really. And I also need to, get paperwork together on my end because as a tutor, I'm technically running a business, even if I do have a private contract for exclusive service or however it is that they term those things. So I need to get my expense report together. And I kind of sort of know some of that. Anyway, so that is where I am this week, and hopefully next week nothing too major will have changed. Oh yeah, and I was supposed to take a notary class. They're telling me there's no way to reschedule that, so I'm not sure how to handle that. But it's going to be expensive or bad one way or another.